BagFuel, baby.
No.
See? You see? You see?
Didn't I tell you every time somebody say, they be like, oh, hell nah. She looking at you way muy different right now.
Show.
She said, let's start the show.
Connie Diiamond, BagFuel, live in full effect.
Can I say what label she's on now, or do we have to cut that out?
You can say it.
Okay, Connie Diiamond of Def Jam Records is in the building.
We started? We recording?
Yeah, we started.
We live, baby.
We pied.
Let's go.
Let me tell you, Zane.
Talk to me.
Your freestyle has inspired a lot of aggression in the women of New York. You're giving them the confidence to leave their man, to slap their man.
Oh, God.
You know, to bark orders when they're ordering their chopped cheese. How does it feel? Like you're part of that resurgence of this new wave of women that's really dominating, and they want to hear this, and you're leading the charge.
Really?
I don't bluff.
Really?
You guys are gassing me up now. I'm joking.
They'll tell you. I looked at you and I'm like, EP, what are we gonna do with this?
I actually asked for you to come like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Multiple times.
Because me and you met at the Great Rizzy joint when you did the freestyle.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so once I met you, I was like, yo, what you think about Connie Diiamond? He was like, she fire. I was like, yo, EP, what's up?
Listen.
It took this nigga a month, though.
Listen, she got bars.
We working.
And thirst traps.
What? I don't have no thirst traps. I got bars though. Don't you dare. I got bars for sure though. I don't know about the other stuff.
Tell me a little bit about your business sense, because I'm gonna be honest. People tell me it's kind of hard to track you down, and you don't like sitting down for the camera. And I ain't hear this from EP. I heard this from other people. You don't fuck with the camera like that. So what's the issue?
It's not that I don't fuck with the camera like that.
Okay.
I'm about high quality things, right? So for me, if you look at my visuals, right? I've been dealing with the same cameraman for the past couple of years. But when I do deal with a cameraman, I deal with them for a long period of time.
And you're accustomed to a certain level of visual quality.
Yes, and I like crispiness on my visuals. Period. It don't matter what it is. If it's an interview, it's what I like, crispiness, right? So I don't know what was said, but I like crisp. I like to look when I'm doing my thing. I like to look good.
Well, I told him don't worry because we got the GOAT behind the camera.
Yo, he'll make you look crispy.
So you good?
Good, because I'll be back to make sure. Period.
Connie Diiamond, what is the motivation for your ambition in this game?
Oh man,
something that people don't know.
Wow, some people don't know.
Yeah.
Well.
You've done multiple interviews. You've been asked a whole millions of BS shit.
Yeah, tell us some important shit that don't nobody
Did a guy break your heart? Were you a nerd in high school and they didn't understand you? Were you that fly girl?
My biggest motivation is the fact that I feel like I was always the underdog, like my entire life. You feel me? Like,
what was making you feel like the underdog?
I mean,
did you have to grow into yourself or something like that? You know how women have to discover who they are?
Yeah.
Dressing up a certain way.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I could say a little bit of that. I was always a tomboy. I know you probably could tell if you guys look on my page. Sometimes you might catch a little booty pic, and sometimes
the thirst traps. I know.
Whatever.
I've been on your page.
He says you thirst traps, so he called it. He says you thirst traps.
I said
you do it tastefully.
You gotta have balance. I'm never gonna be full fledged outside. I'm never full fledged outside.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Listen,
but you also said you don't be thirst trapping, but you let it on. You throw a little thirst trap out there every once in a while.
And it's smart. You do it tastefully.
See?
No, trust me.
It's levels, right? It's just can be.
You don't watch him, Connie Diiamond. So if he says, you see that smirk on his face? Yo.
What am I missing?
Yo, listen. Don't agree with him. If it's tasteful, do not agree with him.
I agree. It's tasteful, though.
Oh, man.
She good money.
Okay. He's scumbag season all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But as you're developing, you felt like you were the underdog?
Yeah, I grew up, like I said, I grew up being the tomboy, the one that always want to play with the boys, and the one that never really wanted to wear pink and yellow and all the other, so, but I always felt like people kind of shunned me and a certain like shun me away from certain things because I wasn't like the average. I didn't grow up like the average young lady would grow up, I guess, if that makes sense.
Where'd you grow up at? In the Bronx?
No, I was back and forth between Queens and the Bronx.
Oh, okay. Queens in the building. Okay. So
You want to know?
I knew it was something right about her.
When she said tings, she's used to certain tings. I was like, that's the queen side.
Well, how's that the Queen side?
They don't talk like that in the Bronx.
He's slick from Queens too. He's a Brooklyn nigga, but everybody from Queens looks out for him, and we fuck
every
with him.
Queens person.
So he's like a
me.
Queens nigga. So you know
who you know from Queens?
Everybody.
Who's everybody? Give me 2 popular people you know from Queens.
I don't know.
Tell me 2 popular DJs you know from Queens.
Oh, what are you talking about? He know who, him or me?
You.
I mean, I know every.
He
Queens
know Who
DJ.
Kid. He know 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, Superstar J.
They all know me.
Yeah.
You know DJ G Money?
Yeah, we know G Money.
You know DJ Love De Niro?
Yes, we know Love De Niro. Stop.
What are you talking about?
I'm making sure. I'm gonna make sure you
DJ
really
Clue.
from where you say you from. Y'all interviewing me. I'm interviewing you now.
I like. What's your
Yeah,
sign?
Taurus.
Oh my God.
Run up, get done up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this nigga coming here talking about something like, oh, Virgo, oh no. And you give me Sagittarius vibe, and she got the nerve to say a Taurus. If you would have told me she was a Taurus, then I know why it's so hard to get her ass here.
What does that supposed to
just
mean?
explained that.
It's not about you, actually.
You could have just said she's a Taurus, and I would have said, oh my God, we're gonna have a problem.
It makes sense though why you're an artist though. So
I think the tomboy vibes from when you was younger contributes to the delivery and the aggression that you have on the mic.
And your fashion style.
Because it seems natural. Because this girl that be trying to talk all hard. And, you know
Nah,
what
I really talk like that. I'm being nice right now, respectfully.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
But if you want to act like you on the block with us, go for it.
Yeah, do your thing.
No, deadass. We're not gonna railroad you.
I'm not being real with it. I just need to keep a certain level of professionalism while I'm outside.
Wow, we
this
podcast.
is business,
There's
right?
no rules here.
Whatever.
It ain't.
Y'all not gonna get me. Y'all don't get me to kick my ass today.
No,
we chilling.
No, we just telling you be comfortable, be yourself. You don't gotta act good. I told EP you safe here.
You safe with us. Anything you don't like,
family.
we good.
Yeah, okay. She gonna like everything. We ain't gotta take nothing out.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
Yeah,
Right, cool.
I feel like y'all my brothers.
But that's how you supposed to feel when you sit here.
Yeah.
But talk to me about your business though. Like, are you into that side or you just a creative? Or do you understand the business side and do you embrace the music business side of it?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm still learning the business side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been independent for a very long time. I've been rapping for probably like over 10. So it's like I'm just now trying to like understand how things are supposed to go and how things actually work. So I'm getting it in order. I'm always willing and open to like learn new things and just, I'm not here to just be on Instagram or doing interviews and podcasts. I'm really trying to take myself to the next level.
Gotcha.
Like as far as just like take care of my family and developing some type of relationships. I get some branding partnerships and I can like put my ideas out into the world and just generate some generational wealth.
Some cash.
Generate some bread. Yeah. Exactly.
What was your first introduction to understanding, oh, I'm just not an artist. I got to understand this part of the game business-wise. Was there a moment, was there a business maneuver that happened that you're like, whoa, it ain't just about rapping?
I don't want to say it was a business transaction or anything.
It could
but,
be any scenario that opened your eyes.
I tend to not now, but in the past, I used to like take breaks, right? And mental breaks for the most part, but sometimes just breaks to kind of just regroup and just figure out what I want to do next or how I want to, what kind of content I want to put out there.
The vibe you want to start
And I
getting.
noticed that just being an artist, once you like, yes, we all need mental breaks. Yes, we all have to like regroup. But like once you put your foot in, you can't put it in and take it out, put it and take it out. Especially if you're trying to excel and you're trying to get to a certain level. So being independent is like you have to stay consistent. Like I feel like that's one of the biggest things that a lot of artists don't know. Like up and coming, like consistency is like really important. And I feel like if I was more consistent when I like when I first went viral, like in 2016,
you would have kept.
I feel like I would have been on already. And I'm not mad because I know everything is really on God's timing, and I understand everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. So I do initially feel like if I would have just been more mindful of like how much work I'm putting in, and just learning how social media works and the algorithm and the engagement and just being outside and make sure you're doing the footwork. I'm not 22. I'm not 17. A lot of the artists that are today, they're young, so they have more of an advantage now to like how they can like distribute their music or how they can like, just get on. Like before, we had to like really like do the footwork and do like so.
Yeah. I mean, we had spoke to a guru before, and I always stress this to people. I feel like that the music is the easiest part to make in the music business. It's when we need you to go outside and talk to people,
right? And
kiss babies and do all that other type of stuff. And then you the be like, yo, I don't want to do this stuff. Like we in the position that we're in, we have to do other things too, fundraising, give out turkeys and all the rest of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we do like to do that. But on y'all end, I do realize it's a lot that goes into the creative process.
Right.
Is it a downer when you got to get up and do and don't feel no way about what we're doing, when you got to get up and do things of this nature, sit and talk to people about your vibe rather than just go create and make music all day?
Nah.
Or do you have anxiety?
I don't feel like it's a downer at all. The only time I really get anxiety is when I have something big coming up. Okay. Like if a big freestyle. Like I know these are things that people look forward to. They know that I'm gonna come and stomp, and I want to stomp every time. So that's the only time I get anxiety. Okay. But as far as sitting down and just talking to the people and giving people an insight on my creative process or who I am, I feel like that comes with the game. That's like, in order for like your consumers to really like, or your fans, however you want to look at it, for them to really like fuck with you, can I curse? Yes. Love you. For them to really like tapping with you, they need to know who you are outside of the artist. They need to, that's how they,
that's key.
Once they fall in love with you as a person,
everything's up.
And that's one of the things that I've started slowly to get into, because I'm a tourist. I'm very private. So I used to really just put out music and just a picture and music and a picture, but nobody really knows my personality. Nobody knows that I'm mad funny. Nobody knows that I'm mad aggressive.
You mad funny?
Oh, I could tell.
Tell a joke.
She got jokes.
Y'all she got jokes. Annoying.
When she was interrogating, you ain't know.
Oh, were you mad funny?
If she wanted to snap, her shit is loaded already.
Tell a joke.
She got 3 jokes on me.
Do you smoke? Do you smoke too?
Periodically, yes.
Oh, you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So you don't just do that with your music.
No,
it's 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
How many jokes you got on him? At least 2.
I don't got no.
Don't do that.
I got nothing but love for y'all right now. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm loving the vibe. I got love for y'all right now.
She like, oh shit.
Nah, but I do smoke, but not like that. I don't like. I'm not a. You know how
smoker.
People go out to the party, they gotta roll it up. Nah, I honestly only smoke in my house.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
And that's during my creative process. Like, I don't just be like, oh, I need to just get high. Like, nah, if I have writer's block, I smoke. Or if I'm in a good mood, I get some good beats. And I want my thoughts to like freely be like, I'll roll up something. Or I'll get my little weed pan. I do my thing.
Weed pan. Okay.
Yeah, weed pan. Yes, weed pans be busting, child.
Yo, what's your team? Do you got a lawyer? You got a manager? You got an assistant? What's your team like? And what's your criteria to put people down with your team?
Oh my God. I'm a person that I like to before I like give anyone a label of anything, everyone that I work with, I've already worked very close with or in the past. So there isn't anybody new on the team except for the people that I've met with the label, the team that they have given me, who I love very much. So shout out to my team over there. Y'all know who y'all
knows how to do the politics.
And they got the camera going too.
We got the vice president of Def Jam sitting right over there, so she know how to do her thing.
Y'all are so annoying.
I love my new team so much.
No, I'm being serious. Y'all killing me. I'm being for real.
Oh, we know you are. That's what I told you. Have two jokes in it.
No, I really love them. They're right over there. I love them too.
Drama.
As you should.
That's y'all are killing
Right now,
me.
he's just counting down. He's like, all right, it's been 29 minutes. Nothing
Just keep
crazy.
going. Just keep talking. He's just working right now. Just keep
just
talking.
making sure I don't say nothing reckless.
We gonna keep talking. Don't worry about it.
Y'all crazy.
I'm a spicy nigga.
Y'all are crazy. I meant that.
I know you.
Like, I feel like just me, just growing up and just seeing Def Jam, just all these really big artists. Like, being y'all from the city. I know
Def Jam is the
All
New
day.
York. If we want to talk about it, Def Jam is our New York label.
Hello?
All day.
All day. That is the foundation of everything in New York to me. And I'm sorry.
No, that's
and
just
I know,
what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Def Jam, we affiliate that. If you have on anything Def Jam and you're from New York, it doesn't matter if they got top 10s or not.
She just asked who I know in Queens. Right now, they calling me about the Tony Yayo feature. So we're gonna get that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
How did
I get signed?
the interaction?
How
Oh my
did they
God.
find you?
Yes.
This is such a fun story. Nah. Y'all are so silly. Okay,
Thank you, Space Ghost.
I like that. That was one of my questions, but we having fun.
yeah, let's get into it. So,
Legendary label, Def Jam, Connie Diiamond. How did it merge? The collision.
So here's the story, guys. So I did a freestyle to Ball If I Want To by Lil Baby. And I was just fresh up from the skin snatched, you know what I mean? Pandemic, everybody back outside. So I was working on my music. I'm just working. Like, I can't wait to come outside, y'all. Working on my music, whatever. Hit up my cameraman, Eric. Shout out Eric. I'm like, yo, listen, I want to shoot this video. I want to shoot it right in the hood. I want to make it be very New York, just walking down the block, coming out the deli. The guy doing pull-ups on the motherfucker. Just everything, you feel me?
I'm
And
very familiar with it.
it was a one take. I'm like infamous for one takes. Like, let's just do it one take. I don't like doing an old scene, put a scene here. Let's just do one take, one shot, running gun. And we did it. I looked at the footage. I'm like, this is the first time I ever said we going viral. When we went viral, I'm like, oh, we going viral. This shit is so clean. We going viral.
I like
and then
this talk.
We really went viral. I posted it and my phone was jinking ever since. So
We call that the heart attack. When it go viral, your phone just... Yeah.
my phone was jinking like bad. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. I was very excited. And then I got a couple people reached out to me. I'm not gonna drop names, but a couple labels reached out to me. And then Tunji, I think I sent it to Tunji in his DM. Like, I just sent it to him. Like, I was sending it out really. I was like, oop, well, it's going viral. Let me just show everybody what I'm doing.
That's me. That's how I do
Here you
too.
go.
I ain't gonna cap. When
And then
some
he
move,
was
I start
already
sending
like,
it out.
I'm already tapped in. And I'm like, ooh, excuse me. You feel me? And then next thing you know, we exchanged contacts. We went out he took me to lunch, him and his wife. Took me and my manager to lunch.
Where'd y'all go out to eat?
I forgot
I'm a
what the
food
spot
nigga.
was called.
It was trash then.
No, it was, oh my God.
It was trash.
What was on the menu?
It was trash.
Hold on,
Wait,
wait, chill.
You're
Okay,
mad annoying.
Yo, it's trash.
What was on the menu? Do you remember what style?
It was like tuna tart.
Okay, then it's trash.
Triggy trash.
I apologize, SO.
I've been in the music.
Yo,
Wait,
let
hold
me
on.
tell y'all something.
No,
Wait.
Connie, go ahead. You go ahead, Connie. I'm sorry.
So now keep telling your story
You go
because we
ahead.
just cut you off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You was out with Tunji, his wife.
At the
Y'all
whack
look-
restaurant.
Y'all look so corny. Anyway, whatever. So we went to a nice mutual spot and we was talking and he was just telling me like, you're a hater. I'm not talking for the rest of the evening. Anyway, so he was just like, yeah, I love your music and I like what you're doing and you're gonna be a problem and you just need to be in the right position. You need to have the right hands and stir in the pot. And his wife was like, yes, I saw you on Twitter. I love it. And he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you flat out right now, I want to sign you. So I was like,
And what did you do? What was the next step? Did you have a lawyer at that time? Did they help you find a lawyer?
yes.
What was the process?
All of that came through after I cried and joyed and said, thank you, God. Yes. He set me up really nice. He sent me up with some people that helped me situate. I requested to have a female on my side, African-American female lawyer on my team.
What was her name?
I'm not telling you that.
Why was that
You can't tell a lawyer's name?
No.
Why was that important to you though?
So sorry. I'm definitely not racist for that out there. But I just feel like I hope and would think that our people would want the best for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I also just the female,
Mm-hmm. No, some people want to hear that and understand the mentality behind it. And I think the big thing of what you just said is the comfortability.
Yeah.
And also, as someone I've spoken, in our culture, we're afraid of lawyers. We're always, apprehensive with lawyers. So when you said the African-American woman, I'm like, there it goes back to what we were saying. In hip-hop, people, when they hear that word lawyer, they get scared fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling the whole story and everything, but on the business end, I wish she would have had her own lawyer. Because being a manager in this for 25 years, the first lawyers that we had, they gave them to me, right? Whether I wanted a black lawyer, whatever, we wound up firing them all.
Why'd you fire them?
Because if it's all this business is too small. It seems like it's big, but it's really small. So everybody is in cahoots with everybody. Some people are gonna do favors for other people. We just sat and talked to fucking Roddy Ricch, and he said lawyers don't really be telling you that the deals is bad. And I was like, what are you talking about, Roddy? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm always afraid of. That's why I asked her from the beginning, did you have your lawyer? Did you have your manager? And then when she said the deal, the first thing I said was, did you have a lawyer or did they help you get one? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that help you get one, for me as a manager,
It's scary to you?
Yes, I don't fuck with that.
That's real shit.
I don't fuck with that. And that's why I asked what your lawyer's name was, not to exploit her, but if she's young and black or black, period, people hear their name and they know that you trust her. That can help her bring her more business, because there's a lot of women like yourself that are looking for a black woman. And the hardest thing for us to find out is the business people's names.
Right.
Who's the black accountant? Who's the black attorney? Who's the black manager? Nobody says that on camera. So when people go fishing now, maybe the next rapper,
you know why they don't say too?
Yeah, I understand.
It's from a selfish reason too. That person is so connected to them and put in all. Now when they start having other clients, they start getting nervous. Like, am I going to be one of the main priorities? Am I overthinking in that situation, or is that within line? Because if she's doing...
what you're saying makes a lot of sense. I wasn't thinking like that, but that does make a lot of sense. I'm just a, like...
For a woman?
No, I'm just a little private. Like, I just didn't want to, like, I didn't want to just, like, state her.
No, you got, no. What I mean? That's your thing. I was just explaining to you.
But I do understand where you were saying.
I wasn't trying to,
pry. We straight.
Yeah, just trying to big people up.
I understand.
So how's your love life affected your music? Yes.
What?
Of course.
My love life doesn't affect my music.
You know what? Dating has it?
Why you look at me? I ain't asked the question.
Yeah.
I'm looking past it.
But
yeah.
Has dating galvanized your music?
Give me all that.
Have you had heartbreaks that drive you? Sometimes when you have a bad breakup, it drives you to be great.
Mary J. Blige.
You notice how everybody said they only like Mary's music when she's
sad.
When she's in a fucked up relationship. They don't like happy Mary J. Blige music.
I've heard that.
Oh, do you agree?
I do agree sometimes.
There you go.
Because I be hearing, I do be hearing music that be like, oh, this such and such broke up. The next album about to slap. Woo, child, they got still have a song and stuff.
And you know why it slaps? It's relatability.
Yeah.
So I'm asking for more. There are women that, they suffer in silence with whatever they're going through.
Yeah.
And you're one of the faces and the voices for them. And hearing your story of how you might have turned that negative into a positive, or even a positive to a positive, can inspire 10 more Connie Diamonds.
Right. I mean, I have some music. You if you dig in the crates or whatever, you can find some music with me talking about relationship things and heartbreaks, or just moments where I just wanted to just be a thotty, and I just been a thotty.
You be a thotty sometimes?
Thirst traps.
You be thotty sometimes?
She looking past you.
Oh my God, Connie Diamond,
she got a joke lined up for you right now.
I'm about to fire his ass up.
Connie Diamond be thotty. So I didn't know.
One more minute, nigga.
I thought you only rapping Timbs and jeans.
I told you, you ain't been on her gram.
Where you get the blue? Yo, what's up with the colorful hair though?
Yeah, what colorful hair?
Your blue.
Do you have more? It's blue. Do you wear more than blue?
I only wear blue hair.
Oh, I was just asking.
Well, why is that?
Because I look good in blue. Excuse me.
Okay,
Zoom in, please.
Zoom.
No, I love it. I used to wear different colors at one point. I used to do hair before I was officially like,
Dope.
you know? Yes, I worked in like 2 different salons. That was really my bread and butter. That was really what was funding my music, my studio, my videos, my outfits, my everything.
So you was reinvesting in your own self, basically.
Love it.
Yes, I was. I was going broke over it too.
Because you don't hear a lot.
Hold on, say that again.
I went broke plenty of times trying to trying to do the music, just shooting a video, getting it done.
While working a job.
Yes.
But you don't see many people, male or female, say, I'm gonna take my own money. They'll work and then they'll look for somebody else to put their money up.
No, I used to charge like $500 for wigs, like between 3 and to 6, 7, good ranged for, because girls always want to get their hair done and always do crazy stuff. Yeah, I charge that amount and I do a pretty damn good job and I save my money up and I get the video done and I get the outfit done and I do the studio time and that's it.
So I was about to ask, what's all the things that you pay for? I know you pay for studio time.
Well, from out of my
out your pocket. Did you ever pay for a stylist, or did you always just buy your own clothes? Like, what was the thing that you needed to pay for coming up doing your thing?
Just to maintain as an artist.
Yeah.
I worked with there's a stylist. Her name is Ariel. She's a sweetheart.
Okay, we got somebody's name.
Yes.
Okay.
You are so corny. She's a sweetheart. I met her at a photo shoot that I had. That I paid for myself as well, and we've been rocking ever since. So I did have to pay for her services, but before I met her, I was paying for just buying. I go to thrift store, buying regular stuff. I'm not like a really flashy girl. I don't be like designer down, all that extra stuff.
But you know how to put pieces together, which pops, so it works.
Yeah, I feel like I could put a little something together.
I've seen it in the visuals, so I already.
He's been stalking your page evidently.
No, I chill off
he
a
sees
little
the
bit.
thought
No, I have a great memory.
He sees the rap. He sees the.
Yeah, I have a great memory.
This nigga knows. He don't usually know everything.
I know
a female
everything.
Walk in here.
That's interesting. Y'all should know everything before the person walk in.
How we gonna know everything? You gotta come tell us some stuff.
See, right.
Look.
You're right.
I'm
right.
Right.
I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, you know.
When you signed your deal, this is business, of course.
Uh-huh.
All the money that you spent, did you keep track of it? And if you didn't, did that deal have to be big enough for you to feel like you made all your money back yet?
What money that I spent during
the investment money?
Yes, before you got signed.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know.
Okay.
I didn't keep track. I didn't keep track, and I think my brain wasn't on like keeping track of what was being spent. I think my brain was just focusing on the art and the creating and just what I love to do. Like I want to do it, so I'm paid for it. If I go broke, I don't care. I want to get it done. This is my dream. This is what I love. This is what I want to do. So I don't care. I never kept track. I just know that sometimes I went down to $0 over it, and some days I wasn't.
Respect. Now, when did you decide to leave the hairstyling business? What was that moment? Was it when you got your deal, or was it before that?
It was when I got my deal, and it was.
What was that like? Did you call your parents or somebody close to you like, I can quit my job?
I did. I called somebody. I called a few people.
You know she ain't gonna tell who she called.
I know. It's part of her.
We already know that. We already know that.
That's why I asked about the love life.
Yeah. We already know that. So look at her face. We already
Did that
know.
other person quit their job though?
Did the boyfriend? Did your person that you called quit their job too?
I called my dad, and he didn't quit his job.
Yeah, okay.
He still
Your
works.
Dad's 2 people because you say you called a couple people.
I
you
did
ain't
call
just
a couple
called
people.
Dad.
I called my dad. I called my grandmother. I called my manager. Like it was going down. What y'all want to know? Anyway,
Connie, and, so you called that. What was that moment like to know that you don't gotta be on somebody else's time to make the money you're making off your ambition?
It felt really good. It felt like such a big accomplishment. It actually didn't really hit me until like, and I'm still getting hit with it, like punches with it, like, oh damn, I'm really like the other day I went on the actual page, the definition page, and my picture was there, and I'm like, my picture is there with 2 Chainz and that, and oh my god, so like, it's still kind of like hitting me
dope.
right now,
Yeah.
like, and I've been signed for a couple of months already, so,
So you quit 2 months ago?
Huh?
You quit like, 2-3 months ago?
A couple months ago.
Salute.
Yeah.
So you quit around my birthday.
When's your birthday again?
September 15th.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
That wasn't the time, but
okay.
I was already locked in before we made the announcement. So
I know because when I was about to say something, you can't say Def Jam.
Yeah, you can't. That's how
I remember that.
You got to wait.
You got to wait.
You got to get the rollout going, baby. You got to get the rollout going.
Yeah. Saying that, I said, yo, this the power of free promo. She don't want promo on my baby.
Yes, don't be ruining it for me.
As soon as I left you, I called this nigga right here. I said, yo, she on Def Jam, son? He said, yeah, it's supposed to be low. I said, oh, all right. They put the phone down. You know what I'm saying?
Don't blow me up, G. Don't blow me up, G.
I was like, all right, son, because she's like, they acting crazy. I can't say nothing up in here, but it's okay. What's your process of picking through your beats? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know that because the beats is what I feel. And you're not going to feel this way because you're a rapper.
An artist.
I feel the beats drives the record for me. If I hear a rapper that consistently is rapping on good beats, I'm listening to him or her.
No, I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
Because when I'm listening to music, that's the first thing I listen for. Is the beat. I need the beat that kind of like do something to me first before I actually start listening to what the artist is saying. There's a lot of records that I like right now where the artists aren't really talking about shit, but the beat is fire.
Fire.
My process though is I like high tempo beats. I like very high
club vibes.
Intensity.
It could be club vibes, shit that makes you want to jump, like bust around, Ludacris, like that type of shit. They always make you want to move.
That's why you went off on the freestyle, bump, bump.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite songs. So I made sure I had to do that beat how I did it. But yeah, I look for beats that are very like high tempo, but I do still dabble in other vibey, melodic, whatever.
Because you have a distinctive voice and it's very aggressive and powerful. Do you feel like? Because I remember they was talking about Glorilla's voice and how they make fun of it. Do you think about that? How your voice might come across on a softer beat? That's why you gravitate towards the up-tempo beats?
No. I feel like the softer beats I could rock with, I could work with, but I like to rap fast. So I like to I like to fuck with the high tempo, faster, jumpy. I like to rap fast.
It's a preference.
Yeah. So I got I could vibe with the slower beats. I got songs y'all gonna hear real soon.
Do you collaborate?
I collaborate all the time.
All the time? All right, because there's a lot of people I see that they not on the collaboration wave.
Oh nah, and I'm a person that if I like something, I reach out to you.
Who you
like I have people that be like, wow, you want to work with me? And I'm like, yeah, I like this shit. Let me get on it. What's up? Like I'm not mad. I'm not super bougie and like too good to like do certain shit. Like if I like something and you open the work, we can get it done.
So we got the vice president right there.
Okay.
It's 2023. Who's going to be part of the women you're going to reach out for a mash out all woman empowerment song?
Mash out all woman empowerment. That sounds so cheesy.
I know it's a word clusterfuck.
Let me see what I would like. It could be singers and rappers.
It don't matter.
Whoever you want.
Load them up. The vice president says your budget is clear. Let's get it. Come on, Connie.
Lakia.
Okay.
Why is everybody rocking with her? I'm not saying she's whack. I just want to
understand
because there's a lot of people that they're saying her name.
Yeah, what is the connection?
I don't know why everybody ever rocking with her. I like Lakia because when I listen to Lakia, I hear substance. Like I hear cadence, I hear bars. And I hear like her ability to just create the commercial shit too. It's fire, and then I hear her when she doing her regular freestyle shit. That's the kind of artist that I like to associate myself with because that's the type of shit that I'm on.
Got you.
I want when it's time to rap, I want to rap, and I want to give y'all. I want to make y'all say, "Oh shit, she said this," or she said, and then when it's time to give y'all the bops, I want to be able to do that too. And she's obviously more established, so it's like I like what she represents.
Okay. That's it. No, nobody else.
Oh yeah, I mean, you want me to elaborate on her specifically.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
I was just picking her.
Any other women? Like, do you want to do your version of Ladies Night?
If I did my version of Ladies Night, oh my God, I would do Lakia. I would do Doechii.
Everybody on Doechii too. That's the West Coast chick, right?
Doechii is dope. She has a very unique style.
She's very different.
Yeah, I love her.
I didn't really get into it completely yet because it's really different for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
But she's a good vibe though. She's something to look at, something to listen to as well. I would do Lakia. I would do Doechii.
Need one more.
One more?
How about a singer?
I'm gonna give you two.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna give you Billy B from New York.
Oh,
You
Billy B.
can't do it without one New York girl.
Billy B.
But I'm really close to her, so I'm very forward.
Yeah.
She's on the Lola Brooke record too, right?
On, yes.
Billy B from Brooklyn, right?
They don't play her verse, and her verse is fire on that joint.
Who don't play her verse?
The radio DJs aren't playing.
They play her verse.
They don't play the record straight.
On what radio station? I apologize.
We're not saying that. I just said her verse is fire.
She clearly is hearing
her verse is very fire.
No,
I never said it wasn't.
I just said her verse is fire, so I'm not opposed to it. I'm just talking about the business side that I hear when people are blasting off on the record. They're bringing it back. They're rarely getting through the whole record. That's just how DJs do.
Yeah.
And I don't think that she's getting the credit for the verse that she added onto the Lola Brooke. Lola jumped on it crazy. I'm not going to cap.
No, she killed it.
Billy B's verse is totally different from Lola's verse, and people are not hearing it. I'm telling you, because I'm telling people about Billy B, and they like, what? I'm like, she's on the Lola Brooke record,
right?
Dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Shout out to the ladies in New York, because New York, we got a microscope on our shit right now, and everybody want a piece of the pie, right? And shout out to Lola too. She doing her thing. Shout out to all the girls from New York. Don't worry, because my girl coming. Billy coming. Don't worry about it. No, she be outside soon.
I got you.
She coming, okay? They gonna wish they play her verse. Playing it.
Tell me about your plan to get money besides writing your own raps, and are you willing to write for other people?
Of course, I'm willing to write for other people. And I'm not against people giving me bobs either, just so y'all know, just to be very transparent, because I am very much about my pen, but I'm still learning the music business and learning that,
I like that.
A lot of people, like
spitters who said they never had nobody write for them had somebody write for them
every once in a while.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, no, you can say that.
No, but that's the business. We need you.
The guys that's been saying for years, I've never had a writer.
Who said that?
But they are,
don't do that.
But you know what they consider? Sometimes if you come with a beat and a hook, they don't consider you writing for them because they have to write their rhyme, because they have to write their verses.
When we was in Atlanta in September,
that's valid.
And we was riding around with who was we riding around with. Remember how he said people's hearts would be broken if they knew who they offered,
who they wrote for?
Yes.
But I'm just saying, but that's true. Some be lying.
Yeah, they lying.
But I'm just saying,
that.
some will consider a beat and a hook you didn't write for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, because you can get a hook in so many ways. People could sing the hook, niggas could fucking harmonize the hook, blah, blah, blah. So when they writing their 16, they like, yo, nobody's penning my shit for me. That's how they feel.
I mean, that's when you say that you collaborated.
There you go.
That's collaboration. Gotcha. You can say that, I wrote this and you only wrote this part. The 8? Nah, nigga ain't doing that. Yeah. I'm not doing that. So I would say that's a collaboration. That's a collaboration to me. So I'm not I let people do what they do. And I like again, I said, I'm still learning the business as I'm like getting more in tune and everything, and I'm learning that a lot of people come together and they collaborate, and sometimes those be the biggest songs. And
I love that.
And I'm also learning that, like, now that I'm here, my goal and my object is to stay here.
Yes,
is to continue to elevate.
Yes,
and I have an obligation now
and build,
and I gotta make sure I'm fulfilling the contract. Let's get it going.
I'm gonna tell you what Fresher said when he was here, and I don't like to use other people, but I want people because people will be online and say, well, he got that from Fresher. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta state it. He didn't realize that when he had his big single, he wasn't collaborating with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he chose not to collaborate. Oh, cause that producer cost too much money, whatever. But he didn't realize the power of the collaboration, that just because he cost too much money, maybe I'm pinning something for him that he's gonna give to somebody else and I'm gonna make money. And then the relationship is big, because say you don't do what you gotta do when your first single drop. If you got this big fucking producer that's on your side, they're gonna give you more and more chances because of the relationship.
The connection.
So the number one thing that I would say, my number one thing and my business motto with learning is you cannot go wrong with building the relationships with people. And that's the hardest part for us Black people, is to be free with what we got going on and let people in. Because that's what you got to do if you want to build the relationship.
Of course, I'm not against it, and I've even been offered to collaborate and pen a couple things for other artists, and I was open and willing, like, yeah, let's get it done, let's make it happen. Like, it's still if you were real creative, it puts you in another. It puts you in another, think about it, like.
That's what makes you dope. Is you can write for that one, you can write for yourself, you can give this one a hook. That's what makes the people like the Missies and the Jay-Z's and all the rest of them dope, because people don't realize Hov done wrote for everybody, from Foxy to Dr. Dre to other people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely, that's how I call myself, Underdog, and I feel like I want to name my project Underdog Season so bad, because I feel like
how does Def Jam feel about that?
I could do what I want over there.
Underdog Season, okay. All right, Underdog
do
Season.
what I want over there. Not like that, but I'm one of the favorites. So
I'm gonna give you a tidbit. If you don't have one, the same way you got your own cameraman, find your own producer. If you don't have one,
I'm working on that.
Lock in, because with you being a Def Jam, if one record goes, you can sign them to publishing deals, administration deals,
and that money
you can
coming
get
in.
paid for helping them go along with you. And it's nothing like teamwork making the dream work.
I like that.
He's gonna kill me, the producer right there, for asking this question, but I gotta ask it. You're into women empowerment. You're pro-woman. I can see it. So how did you feel when you saw the news that Britney got released? Britney Griner.
I just saw that a little bit before I got here.
Word.
And I was saying, like, it was just mad effed up. Like, because it's like, she didn't even really do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't even really do anything. Like, let's just be for real. And it just kind of just opened your eyes a little bit about how
the world works.
How the world works, how the government works. And I don't want to tap into much of that, but it's like, it just was very, like, it was disgusting to see. And it's like, and I did it over a swap, like.
Yeah,
it was for a swap. Like,
he said this shit in
March. It's not even an even swap. It was not an even swap.
They got a arms dealer.
Listen,
for basketball player.
Even swap.
You know they made a movie about him, right?
The arms dealer?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
No.
He said it on air in March of
Everybody
last
said
year.
I was crazy.
No, March of this year. And he said it right there. He's like, she's not gonna come home until they give up the dealer, the
arms dealer. I knew
the bombs. And we was looking at Heineken like,
nah, I heard talks of that a couple months ago too, but I thought it was cap.
That they wanted that dude, and especially after the movie where Nicolas Cage played him, I think it was God of War. They're like, oh no, we get him back. And you know the Russians, they got that pride. They had him in the bin. That was a maximum level security prisoner. That's like giving up El Chapo. You know what I'm saying? So the Russians like, yeah. And let's keep it real. Biden is trying to win re-election. Trump is coming.
Yeah, it's timing.
DeSantis is coming.
It's timing. Yeah. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
Connie Diiamond, you should do a song called Britney Griner. I'm telling you. It'd be perfect time.
No, she said, I'm not listening to you for music advice.
I spoke about what happened to Britney in March, and they called me crazy.
We did.
Yeah.
That's a whole 100%.
I said, they're not going to let her go till they let this dude go.
He did.
And everyone's like, oh, you nuts.
He be saying some wild shit sometimes, and it be true. but it be
80%
silent. It be
completion
silent.
rate.
Nobody said that percentage but him. He makes up his own percentage. Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
My completion is 80%.
Okay.
8 out of 10 times. Yo, even when I go to court.
Yeah.
The other 20 is by good luck on their side that I was wrong. I wasn't wrong.
So, Connie, tell me what's next for you.
Gotcha.
You trying to drop the record? Are we going to see some shows? Like, what's going on?
I am releasing a Christmas-inspired tape tomorrow.
Christmas.
It's called
inspired?
Gift Wraps.
Gift wrap.
Gift Wraps, yeah.
How many records on it? 6?
It's only 4.
4?
Smart.
Very something calm just to get y'all through the holidays so I really start dropping bombs on your asses.
Okay.
Um,
Is there a visual for it?
I don't have any visuals for it.
Your super duper cameraman didn't make a visual for none of your records? The super duper guy?
Yeah, the super duper guy.
He didn't make he didn't do a treatment yet?
Any videos.
Oh,
I do all my
okay.
treatments, by the way. Let's make that clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I come to him with the treatment. I tell him what we doing.
Okay.
He don't tell me what we doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so I didn't want to do. I just honestly just wanted to like close the year out with something, so that top of the year, because I know top of the year I'm gonna probably be get my EP together.
Okay.
So it's not too Christmassy. It's not please leave cookies by the open fire. Very vibes. It's just it's 3 beats on it by my homeboy. His name is Homie Hill. Shout out Homie. He made the first 3 beats. The last beat my homeboy Chris Saves made, and the beats just have like Christmas samples in it, like a Jingle Bell sample on it, but it's very hip hop. The tape basically describes the type of vibes that I can get in. So the first song is drill. The second song is like some twerk song. The third song is
song?
A twerk song. The third song is like, it's like rage drill, like kind of like, kind of emo, rock star kind of vibey. And the last song is like Jersey Club.
So is it all white label? Is it all white label, or did y'all actually clear some samples for this?
None of this.
Everything is clear.
Everything is clear. None of this.
Wow, okay.
That's fire.
Everything that I wanted was played over. And,
okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually get any. Yeah.
I thought it was a white label when you said when you sampled like a Jingle Bell or something.
No, it was just like played. It's played over.
So let me say this: Def Jam putting some money behind her. They clearing.
You heard what she said? I'm one of the favorites.
Yo, wait, time out. They clearing samples for a Christmas throwout. She said just to keep us paying attention. So she got the budget and she got the bag. Oh my God. I like that.
He is so.
I like that.
I do not like the spotlight. No, I'm joking.
Nah, you love it. I can tell by your sunglasses.
We in a goodbye. We in a good space, man. We in a good vibe. It's a good.
You love all your Def Jam people. You said,
I love
right?
everybody. It's a good. They treat me like a princess.
Yo, are we going to eat when we done here? EP, or is EP taking us all to eat today? We
Where's the credit card at, bro?
We hungry.
You know that EP credit card different, right, Connie?
Good.
I've experienced a little bit today.
Oh, today?
I was joking.
We love Def Jam up in here. Def Jam is one of our biggest supporters from the beginning. No bullshit. We cracking jokes.
Yeah, they believed in us.
This man right here, which will never come on camera. We tried to get him to sit down with us. Look, Space Ghost, he won't never come. He lies to me and say, I'm coming. And he says, I'm bringing Connie Diiamond. And Connie didn't come last time, but at least Connie Connie got here, but this man didn't.
She teleported.
But we still want to say thank you to Def Jam, though, because they do support us. And we did want Connie Diiamond here, and she is probably the next biggest rap star from New York City coming.
Yeah, and what type of anime are you into?
Why you ask me that? Who told you that?
I'm smart. I
Didn't
can tell you by your clothes.
Your whole page and everything.
Once I looked at your wrist, I knew you was into anime.
Boo. Boo.
Are you into it or not?
I like anime.
There we go.
I like the idea.
I do this.
Listen, because y'all.
Ooh.
I like the idea. I like how it looks. I like the aesthetic.
Hold on.
But I do not watch anime cartoons. I don't watch it.
Tell them where they can find you at Miss Connie Diiamond.
It starts with an H?
Underscore.
You know what I'm talking about.
Underscore Connie Diiamond.
You can't find that anime just by looking for it.
Anyway.
Underscore Connie Diiamond. 2 eyes and a diamond.
I've been outside a long
Twitter,
time.
Facebook. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube.
I don't think your homegirl knows.
Everywhere. Okay? If you're looking for me on TikTok, it's Connie Diiamond.
Okay.
Everywhere else is Connie Diiamond, 2 Island of Diamond. Don't fuck around.
Well, we appreciate you coming to rock with us.
I appreciate y'all.
Yo, everybody like, comment, subscribe.
Please
Super
do.
thanks. Share.
All
that.
Plus
run these
tax.
run these numbers and run these views up.
So great.
All right? We'll be back next time. We out.
Yeah.